Company leader to Raven. Come in, Raven. Company leader to Raven. Talk to me, Rigby. I'll fly in and get you out of there. Company leader to Rigby. Talk to me, Rigby.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Flourgoldwizards channel. I'm Jason. That's Rigby, my mining partner. We're part-time gold prospectors based in Wisconsin. Today, we're gonna see if we can find a whole bunch of beach gold up on Lake Superior in Michigan. Take a little look around. See all that black sand right there? That's where it's all hiding. And there could be millions of dollars in these black sand deposits all up and down the shoreline. The problem is, how do you get it out? All these big commercial outfits out there, they don't know how to beat this black sand, but we do. We're gonna see if we can get a little bit of shiny in the pan right now. Yes, sir, indeed. Look who's back. It's Rambo. Well, Rigby anyway. We're here today with Jim.
Yeah, how you doing?
The unknown prospector. He alerted us to this spot right here, so we took the opportunity on Rigby's first time out in darn near 2 months. Look at this guy. I've been lost without him. I couldn't find any gold, but he's here today, so he's going to try to find us some gold. And as you can see, we got a plethora of black sand to choose from, and Jim said he's been doing pretty darn good out here.
Been doing okay.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear. So Rigby's on the hunt. He's still got a little bit of a limp, but he's not hurting. It just healed up crooked. Kind of like my brain. But anyway, first thing we do, just like we always do, test, test, test. I'm going to start walking up and down the beach and see if we can't find the best stuff around. Get on it, Rigbone. That's right. Now, when I say doing some testing, I don't mean number 2 pencils or beakers. I mean a pan and a scoop, or just your hand. Now, Jim says he's been getting some gold right up on the top edge of this deposit right here, but I'm sure there's a certain amount of gold scattered amongst this stuff. You're really looking for the areas where the waves coming in and pushing everything up and pulling it back down are creating a line of the heaviest and super heaviest, which would be the gold. So we're going to do that. We're going to start right at the top and work our way down this deposit in small samples just to see if we can't find such a deposit. Like behind that log. Just a small amount is all you need. All right, now that's only a couple of tablespoons for sure right there. We'll just go ahead and work this on down. Look how clear this water is, by the way. Absolutely crystal clear. Beautiful. You can drink this stuff, I guarantee it. Matter of fact, Rigby has been. So I'm going to go ahead and work this down just a hair. See if we can't spot a couple of colors. That's probably worked down, far enough. And then from here, we'll just get it into the corner like such. And we'll just pull this. Here, let me see if I can get it out of the glare. We'll just pull this back. Check for colors. There was a color, yep. Right there. Where is it? Right somewhere. Well, there's a color. I saw one. This is a little more difficult than you would imagine with one hand. So let me get this one down. We'll take a peek. And there's the results. Not too darn bad. There's 3 right there. Pretty small. And one went flying. Actually, I thought it went flying by. But there it is right there. All really small. But I tell you what, 3 or 4 pieces and what the first little sample we did right there, I'm encouraged. I'm going to take a few more test pans over there. The weather is absolutely perfect. It's about 62 degrees. The sun's not boiling down on us by any means, and there's hardly any wind. Absolutely perfect. So let's do a few more test pans and get our gear set up on the best stuff we can find. We got to get moving. All right, we're getting our sluice all set up and ready to roll. I didn't find anything extravagant, so we're going to run the numbers. Jim over there is set up and running already, and he's finding gold on his first and second scoop, third, fourth, and fifth. So I'm going to go get some water, fill up my tub, get my pump in there. We're going to start running this stuff. 22 seconds and TV time, 4 years later, we're finally up and running. Now we just gotta go get a little bit of black sand off the top. All right, and that's all there is to it. Let me grab this here sand, throw it right in there, and let Mother Nature work its action. I'll leave one scoop on there just to see if I can see any gold in it. Let me show you my system. Well, it's having a gold sniffing hound. Oh wait, my other system. Well, it's over here. This is a small high banker. I converted into a beach banker right here. I've got a small classifier in case I run into any sticks and leaves and weeds and rocks and whatnot. That takes care of all that. I've got some sawtooth mat down in here, or up top. I've got some VDR Vortex drop riffle mat there. Got some gold hog motherlode mat and more sawtooth mat. All proven gold catchers on the beach. So we are gonna run, not flock of seagulls. Now when I say there's millions of dollars on this beach, I mean it. And the commercial guys, I don't even know if they have a way to come out here and viably mine all this stuff. But this black sand is just so darn heavy. They would have to have a sluice box 50 feet wide in order to spread that sand out enough to make it worth their time. I mean, we can come out here and for the price of gas and a couple of pops, cobbles, Maximus, we can set up camp here, and sometimes you hit it pretty darn good, sometimes you don't. But the most important part is we're out here having fun. I got my main man Rigby behind me, got my buddy Jim here. Weather's perfect, can't beat it. Oh, he's on to something. He's on to something. Oh, you don't want to lay on Jim's sweatshirt? You just go right ahead and get on there. Yeah. Yeah, I tell you. Yeah. Oh boy. Now in case you guys didn't see my classifier, it's just this chunk of bent up 16th inch metal right here. I just stick it right up inside of there and it smooths that water out real nicely, as you can see. And it catches all these little fibers and whatnot that might clog up your sluice. And I could put dry material in there and bigger scoops. And it's forced in the water by this screen right here, because you don't want to add dry material to an open water sluice, because a lot of times your gold and a lot of your black sand will just float right on out, and we don't want that. We're working too darn hard to do that. So the feed continues. Rigby, now just look what you did to his sweatshirt. Hey, you know what's nice about having a little system that you can put a big pile on and just leave it sit for a minute? Well, you get to walk around and look for agates and such like that. And a great spot to look is underneath the water where nobody else has been looking. Let's take a little peek and see if we can find one. Yeah, I didn't see any either, but we'll keep trying. All right, the sun actually did come out, and it's getting a little warm, and a few flies are bugging Rigby. But we're still in good shape here. Now I'm putting in the last of a 10-gallon run right here, and so far it's not looking too darn bad. Sometimes those small samples don't actually tell you exactly what you might be sitting on until you run maybe a little bit larger sample. So I think 10 gallons is going to do it. I'll go ahead and dump the rest of this in there. We're going to leave it clean out just a minute, then I'll show you guys what I'm looking at when I say we're doing okay. All right, now hopefully I can get this. The sun's out a little bit, so that might help. I'm going to put this down into 3. Bam. There you can see quite a few little speckles in there. For sure. I'm going to pull that back out to 1. There we go. That's scattered all over in here, as you can see. So I think what I'm going to do when I do a cleanup is just do the top section. I'll dump that whole bottom section down into my my concentrate bucket, which Rigby did not let me forget today. And I do see some gold down in here too. Let's see if I can get that to show. Oh yeah, right there's some. Right, there's another nice looking piece. There's some actually some decent looking pieces in there I did not see when I was sample panning, but things are looking pretty darn good. So let's get that into a pan and take a look at it. All right, we'll fill our battery. Pull the water. Looking real good. All right, well, let's pull my pin. Just like that. Whoop. And that comes right off. Give her a couple of splashes. And done. Correction. We don't even have to put it in a pan. I got it dumped into this black tub right here. And look at the gold in there. It is everywhere. Well, maybe it doesn't stand out quite as nicely as it does in a black pan or a blue pan, but god darn it, there's a nice pile of gold in there. Oh God, I'm gonna put it in a pan anyway. I like to see gold too, you know. All right, we got it. Let's take a little peek. Not too bad. That's just my top tray right there. Let me see if I can get that one into 3. Look at that. There's no real big pieces or anything, but I tell you what, that's a pretty good pile of gold for something that's just mediocre. I think Jim was trying to catfish me over there. But yeah, that's pretty darn good. And my bottom mat's dang near twice as long as the top one here, so I got good feelings about this stuff too. Moving up to my VDR mat, I do see some gold down inside of there. It's a little bit tough out here, but it always turns up nice in a blue pan. There's a nice looking piece right there in that Gold Hog motherlode mat. Oh man, this is exactly what we needed for our first day back, isn't it, buddy? That's right. Okay. So now that we're actually finding good gold, if we're gonna get our millions of dollars, we just gotta run. And I got a feeling after we run all that black sand back there for, I don't know, half a mile that way, we'll have it. Just depends how long it takes. Now, even though we're gonna run all our concentrates through a cleanup sluice when we get back to the Fridge of Wonder, I still like to snuffer up any gold that I can. It's just less that we have the chance to lose when we're doing that. So we'll go ahead and grab this. Got it. And we'll keep it running.
Company leader to Rigby. Come in, Rigby.
Company leader to Rigby. Come in, Rigby. It's snack time. This snack time is brought to you by Bobo Links. 100% grass-fed beef sticks. That's right. Rigby tested. Rigby approved. That's right. He needs that. He's a hard-working miner. Yeah. Yeah, he's been gone so darn long. Everybody missed you, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, it's everybody's favorite gold mining hound right there. Yeah. Yeah, that little screen sure catches the material, I tell you what. Yeah. Oh, look at there. We almost lost her. Oh, I'm so glad I put that in there. That's right. We just did another clean out, and it looks just as good as the first one. But just to break up the monotony a little bit of throwing $100 bills down my sluice all day long, I'm going to take a little walk up the beach that way, just do a little testing. Maybe we can find some $200 bills. Well, it got mighty hot out here. We're done running. We got a long ride back, but I'm looking forward to seeing what we got in our concentrates so far. Here's all our tailings right here. Pretty nice pile, that's for sure. Old Rigbone, he's hot and the flies are bugging him, but he still had fun today, first day back. Jim over here, he did a pretty good job today too. I saw lots of gold coming out of his equipment. So we're gonna make the 19,042 mile ride back. Go check out the Fridge of Wonder. Back in a bit. It's warm out there. Hey, you guys beat me back. How do you guys do that all the time? Well, since you guys are already in the Fridge of Wonder, I might as well grab a little something out of there too. First, we'll take just a little bit of a peek at all of our awesome stickers from all the awesome people out there. Fantastic. We're running out of room. Actually, I have a little bit of room on that side yet. All right, let's go ahead and grab something out of here. PBR. We've got all kinds of beef sticks and, well, PBRs, just in case the apocalypse. All right, now I've got my cleanup sluice all ready to roll here. Basically, I just have to turn on the water. I have a little bit of jet dry in there. Here's our big fat pile of concentrates right here, loaded with gold. So I'm gonna crank this baby up, turn the camera over here, see if we can't find a little something special. All right, we're up and running. I got all the bubbles out of there already. Let's take a little teeny weeny spoonful of this stuff, drop it on there. Always put one or two on there just to see how your system is running. Let's take a little look up close. All right, now after that first scoop, all the black, most of the black sand cleared right on out of these little tiny riffles up here, those little indicator riffles. But these down here, they seem to be staying just a little bit full. Yeah, maybe not. I guess I could just run it a little bit slower. But we do see a few pieces of gold in that stuff right there. Right up in there. That wasn't bad at all. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another one. Oh, juicy. Throw it on there. Let's take a little look. See how the action is. And it does look to be, actually, I think it's running pretty darn good. And it's capturing gold, 100%. These are working real slow. All that material went through a 16th inch classifier on the beach, so we don't have to worry about doing none of that right now. So all we gotta do is run, run, run. Not flock of seagulls. Well, here's our progress so far. Wait, we got about half run. It's looking pretty good. Let me jab this down into 3. Ooh, yeah, look at that. There's all kinds of gold showing up in there. That's some beautiful stuff right there. Back into 1. But, and there's some gold down in these here. I'm going especially slow today. I just want to make sure we get each and every flake, because that thing works fantastic. And we did fantastic. Ooh, all right. So let's get all this gold into a pan and we'll take a look at it. Yeah. All right, we'll kill the power. We'll grab this bad pony, stick it into a nice clean pail. Ooh, it looks really good. Just like that. Hopefully gravity helps us out a little bit. Come on, gravity. No gravity. Let's hook the pump back up. There we go. Here it comes. Just like that. All right, pump off. Oh, now gravity's gonna work. All right, we'll dump that right on in there. Just like that. Give her a couple splashes. Nice and clean. All right, now I let that sluice clean out good and long. I just wanted to have as little black sand to have to pan through as possible. Now I'm looking through the camera lens, and believe it or not, when I got this thing in 3, it's incredibly hard to do. Looking through the camera, trying to pan this black poison. But as you can see, there's plenty of good gold in there. Now I did dump my snufferins in there that we snuffered up earlier. I'll go ahead and spread some of this out here a little bit. I don't think we'll get a galaxy quite yet. Only because it's still a little bit thick, but you can see that that sand is absolutely peppered with gold. We're pulling a little bit off every time here. Now I'm losing some down in there and a little bit over here, so I'll probably have to do this off camera so I can actually see what I'm doing. I was kind of hoping I could get enough off of here to do the galaxy trick, and it looks pretty close. Let's see. Not too shabby, I guess. All right, let's clean this up for reals. Take a look at it and a big smile. Cheese. All right, now we've got that gold, I don't know, 99% cleaned up or so. There's a few flakes laying around here or there, but I left a little bit of black sand in there. just so I could throw my macro lens on here and hopefully show you guys the difference in the shapes of this material here. Now you see how flat a lot of that gold is? And take a look at the black sand when we get it over there. The sand is extremely round, and that black, or that flat gold, it has a hard time penetrating through that black sand. That's for sure. There's the trick right there. Trying to figure out how to do that. And it looks like we did pretty good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and give this a tap to the top. This week's tap to the top is brought to you for Rigby and his first day back. Look at that beautiful pile of gold right there. Thanks, Rigby. We couldn't have done it without you. What a fun day. Rigby's back, baby. And he put us on the gold. Well, Jim did a little bit too. Thanks for the heads up, Jim. You got a pretty good spot there. I do intend on going back with or without you. We got a nice little pile of gold over there. Smile about yay long or so in a pan. And there really are millions of dollars of gold in that stretch of beach. It'd probably be a few miles long, but there isn't one commercial operation out there that's set up to fight that black sand to get the gold out of it, to get that millions of dollars. So we're stuck going out there getting a half gram, or whatever at a crack, but I'm fine with that because it's my favorite hobby. So until the next episode, like, share, subscribe. Please do leave a comment. It helps build our channel. Check out our Patreon page in the description box below. Flourgoldwizards out.